Welcome to the Hair Lab television show, the weekly information show, bringing you real hair solutions. So look, for the next 28 minutes, I want you to pull out paper and pen because we're going to take this real hair and give you real hair solutions for all hair textures. African-American coarse hair, to Spanish hair that's curly and wavy, to our Indian hair that's wavy straight, to our European hair that's straight, to our Asian hair super straight. This is the show that's going to give you hair solutions, and we're going to discuss many topics. But now, a little information for my regular viewers. You notice that PBS might be having funding cuts for the budget for radio stations and television stations, so we really don't know the future of our show, but Hair Lab TV also has a YouTube channel. So you will be able to see hair episodes on the YouTube channel. It will be Hair Lab TV New York, Gary Brown on YouTube. Hair Lab TV New York, Gary Brown on YouTube, and you will be able to see episodes. But we still be broadcasting here on Manhattan Neighborhood Network, and also I'm Gary Brown 7078 on Instagram. 7078 on Instagram, Gary Brown. You can also see hair products, because see, here at Manhattan Neighborhood Network, we are not allowed to advertise products. But if you go to my Instagram page, I can suggest certain shampoos, certain conditioners, certain leave-in conditioners, certain products that's going to enhance your hair. So remember, Instagram, Gary Brown 7078, and also you will be seeing reruns and new shows coming up. Hair Lab TV New York on YouTube. Look for Hair Lab TV New York, Gary Brown on YouTube. So look, let's begin the show. Today I want to discuss a little bit about some chemical services, how to get next level results with your chemical services if you're choosing relaxers, permanent color, Japanese straightening, the keratin straightening, or bleach highlights. I'm going to give you some information today that's different. Now, a lot of times you're doing this chemical service, or your stylist is putting permanent color on you, relaxers on you, bleach highlights, and they're just using straight chemical on that hair. Now, chemicals done the wrong way on your real hair can cause major damage. So my golden rule is always go to a professional if you're getting chemical services. Now, just because you go to a professional, hopefully they're doing it the right way, because I've seen a lot of professionals just take some chemical on some damaged hair and just throw the chemical straight on the hair and get the job done, and they're ready to style you out the chair. But a lot of you have hair breakage, a lot of you have thinning hair, a lot of you have scalp burns, a lot of you not getting the results that you're looking for. So today, I'm gonna turn you on to some secrets. See, I have a keratin treatment. Now, I'm putting real keratin in conditioner, mixing it up. My hair is very coarse to afro. But see, when I put this conditioner and this keratin on my hair and use a blow dryer and a flat iron, my hair is super straight until the water hits it. Water's going to transform it back to an afro. Now, a lot of you African American people can go without having a relaxer and be just like me, without chemicals. I haven't had a relaxer in like 15 years because the person that used to do my hair passed away. I don't trust anybody else with that chemical. See, I could sit in that chair and trust them. But see, this is an option where you don't have to use relaxers. But now, most of you have to use relaxers. So now, imagine you're getting a relaxer and a treatment at the same time. Imagine you're getting permanent color and you're getting permanent color and a treatment at the same time. Imagine you're getting your bleach highlights and a treatment at the same time. So how is that done? Well, the key to hair is it's made of keratin, it's made of amino acids. Now, I'm going to turn you on to a leave-in conditioner that has those amino acids in it. It's a light oil. So before I put my relaxer on, before I use permanent color, before I put the bleach on a client, it's called BioSilk oil. It's a clear bottle. It's made by BioSilk. And a lot of you know this product. And it's a leave-in conditioner, but it has amino acids. So this is going to be key, y'all. Before you throw or your stylist puts that bleach on you, you're going to put BioSilk. It's a light oil. Before they throw that relaxer on you, you're going to put BioSilk oil on that hair. Before they do permanent color on you, you're going to put some BioSilk oil. Just a little. So as that chemical's going in, you have amino acids going in. Because see, the chemical is going to open up the cuticle. Instead of you just getting straight chemical, you're getting chemical and a treatment. It's going to be a different result. See, this show is about giving you power, ladies and gentlemen. Sure, a lot of you go somewhere and they just take the permanent color and throw it on your hair. They'll take the relaxer, just throw it on your hair. They'll take the bleach highlights and just, because they want to get you in and out. But see, Hair Lab, we're concentrating on giving the hair power first. See, the job of Hair Lab TV, I want your real hair to do more talking than your style. Real hair, ladies and gentlemen, has a lot of power. See, the reason why it has a lot of power, because real things have power. Now, this is not to knock my viewing audience out there if you're wearing artificial hair. A lot of you, I always talk about this. A lot of people have to wear artificial hair because they have a sickness, or they have cancer, or they lost all their hair, and the hair cells are dead, and no more hair is going to grow back. Now, for my newcomers that you don't understand about hair cells, I always say on every show, nothing on the face of this earth is going to make your hair grow. I'm going to repeat it. Nothing on the face of the earth is going to make it grow. We do have conditioners and shampoos to help develop your hair. But see, your hair is growing because as long as you have living hair cells, your hair is going to grow. But the problem is keeping your hair. The problem is keeping your hair. So this is what this show's about. Because see, people, information, the right information is going to save you. The right information is going to make that real hair more manageable for you. It's going to stop it from breaking. It's going to be shiny. It's going to have volume. It's going to have body. It's going to be healthy looking. So on a bad hair day, you still have power. See, on a bad hair day, people say, I love your hair. That's what you want. It's not feeling the way you want to because maybe you just came from the gym. You might got caught in the rain. And see, another thing, people, don't walk in the rain. See, chemicals and water, it's chemicals in that water, that faucet water, that shower water. You notice your hair feels hard. once it gets wet. If you let your hair air dry and it dries, the hair is hard and brittle because it's chemicals in the water. Unless you have a water purifier, you can pull out all those toxins out of the water. You'd be in a better position. But if you don't, you must blow dry that water out your hair. And do not walk in the rain. A lot of people are like, oh, I'm walking in the rain. Well, especially African American people, that hair is going to get very, very nappy, very, very coarse on you. And it's not good. See, if the hair gets tangled hair is going to lead to breakage. So, and a lot of times people have tangled hair, they're ready to grab a relaxer right away. And a lot of times they do the relaxer the wrong way and you end up destroying your hair. So this is why when we first opened up with the show, I was giving you some secrets about before you throw that relaxer on, bathe that hair in BioSilk. See, that's amino acids in there. So when that relaxer goes on you, you're getting a treatment at the same time. You putting power in that relaxer. See, I have a lot of secrets with chemicals, especially another secret with relaxer, aloe vera in relaxer. See, they have certain relaxers that have aloe vera in it because it's moisture with that chemical. It's a different ball game compared to you just throwing straight chemical on you. See, ladies and gentlemen, this show is very, very different because we go into details. I'm going to tell you some things on this show the television commercial is not going to tell you, your hairstylist is not going to tell you, the book is not going to tell you, because the reason why I named this show The Hair Lab, because we're talking about hair, and this is a laboratory. A laboratory is about science and information. The Hair Lab started in 1997 because we're going about this hair in a scientific manner. See, sure, most shows is about style. I want you to have a great hairstyle. But see, the concentration here on this show is hair first. Real hair first. I want to give your hair so much power. I want to give that hair shine. I want to give that hair strength. I want to give that hair body. I want to give that hair manageability. I want to give that hair volume and just make you feel great so you can perform great. And you're going to see that you have better results. Now, for more information about the show, call area code 646-612-4743. That's area code 646-612-4743. People, I've been doing this show, broadcasting, for 28 years. I started upstate on the Cablevision network because I used to live in Nanuet, New York, upstate. And I worked every shopping mall up there, Nanuet Mall, Palisades Mall. I've done hair in Jersey. I worked in Jersey, Teaneck, New Jersey, and all over the city in New York, the Village, downtown, Midtown, Upper West Side, Harlem, Dyckman Street. I've worked all salons. Dominican salons, Haitian salons, Jewish salons, Italian salons, Indian salons, Japanese salons, American salons. I deal with all hair textures. On this show, we were doing Japanese straightening 2 years before it hit the magazine. On this show, I introduced the keratin treatment to the planet. Now, I introduced keratin treatment as a temporary straightener. I was first to tell people that keratin in some conditioner with the blow dryer and the flat iron can straighten your hair. Not only to straighten your hair, it'll give the hair power. See, you can put some powerful curls in there with some keratin, but this was natural. See, no chemicals. But see, someone took the idea from Lab Tv New York to throw some formaldehyde in this or some methionine in that keratin to freeze the straightening for 3 months. See, so when you go to get this so-called, a lot of you going to get a keratin treatment, but it's really a chemical service. I was in Soho yesterday, very nice salon right off Broadway, and I walked in. So I'm looking at the products. See, the lady really, she didn't know I had a television show. She thought I was a customer. So we got to talking, and I was looking at the products. And then I had asked her, do you do the keratin straightening? She said yes. So I said, which one are you using? Are you using formaldehyde-free one or formaldehyde? Now, formaldehyde is embalming fluid, people. That's what makes your hair straight for 3 months. She goes, we use the formaldehyde one. So I kind of winked at her and I said, you know, a lot of people getting sick over that. She goes, yes, I know, but right now that's the one we have. See, they sell this service as a hair treatment. They'll sell it to you like, oh, this is a hair treatment and it's going to take the frizz out and it's going to make your hair healthy, but it's really a chemical service. Now, they do have the formaldehyde-free keratin treatment. They call it a treatment, but it's really a chemical service. Because guess what, people? For my newcomers, see, when you get a hair treatment, they don't put on gloves. See, they put on gloves when they're doing chemical service, such as color, permanent color, such as a relaxer, such as a Japanese straightening, such as bleach highlights, such as this keratin straightening, I'm gonna call it. They call it a treatment, but I'm gonna call it a chemical service, a keratin straightening. Anytime you see them putting on gloves, you're not getting a hair treatment. See, people, on this show, I'm gonna give you some red lights to look for, because you're an innocent person and you think you're getting a hair treatment and they selling it to you like you're getting a hair treatment, but you're really getting a chemical service. So if you see them putting on gloves, it's a chemical. It's a chemical. But when we were first talking, if you're getting a relaxer, it's fine if you're getting a relaxer done the right way. It's fine if you're getting the bleach highlights the right way. It's fine if you're getting permanent color. Another secret, when I do my permanent colors, I'm particular about the conditioning I use, so I use the toothpaste tube permanent color. I love Olaplex conditioners, moisturizing. I take a little drop of that Olaplex and mix it in with my permanent color. I don't put too much in because I don't want to change the formulation of the color, but see, I'm adding food in with my permanent color, so when my client is getting a color, they're getting a conditioning too at the same time. So when that color comes out, that color is bold, that color is healthy. See, people, the way we do things here on Hair Lab, and I'm going to share this information with the planet, certain little secrets you can do with your permanent color, with your relaxers, with your bleach highlights. That's going to take your chemical service to the next level. See, we don't do regular things here, and we're real particular for my first time people watching this show. Certain conditioners, certain shampoos that are excellent, we don't just put it on and rinse it out right away, like you put a shampoo on, lather up right away, rinse it off, put the conditioner on, it stays there not even a minute, and you're rinsing it off. Allow time for your powerful conditioners and your powerful shampoos to work. I'm going to repeat. When you have a powerful conditioner or powerful, see, like even with my shampoos, I don't do 2 and 3 and 4 shampoos. I lather that up. It depends on what you're doing. If you're removing like certain products like gel, holding spray, spritz, glue, anything sticky, or you have an itchy scalp, I put that tea tree Paul Mitchell shampoo on you and I leave it on for 5 minutes, especially when you have a lot of product buildup in that hair. If you have a lot of oily hair and product buildup, another good thing is the Redken clarifying shampoo. It's a white cream shampoo that strips out chlorine, glue, holding spray. When you put this on, lather it up, leave it for 4 minutes. See, allow time for that shampoo to break down all that hard, sticky gel, all that glue, all that grease, all that holding spray. See, in the summertime, with all that buildup of product that you then left on your hair, now, see, it's different scenarios because a lot of people use a lot of holding spray, gel. They leave it for a month. They leave it for 2 months. Now, imagine this, people. You wearing artificial braids, you wearing twists with gel, and you done left it in there for a month and a half, maybe 2 months. You know how hot it is outside? You're sweating. It's collecting dirt with some sticky gel, with some sticky holding spray. You're going to start seeing people go like this. When they're going like this, they're itching because all that product and all that sweat and all that dirt for a month, for 2 months. Some people leave that hairstyle in for 3 months. They don't care about the real hair, but it's a mess. Now, if you care about your real hair, certain things I'm going to tell you on this show, don't do. Certain styles I'm going to tell you don't choose for a long time. Now, if you go into a certain wedding reception or a certain event or a certain meeting and they have to style you a certain way with gel, holding spray, spritz, edge control, all that sticky stuff, don't leave it past 3 days. Now, that's going to be hard for some people because you done paid a lot of money for this hairstyle and you're not about to remove it. See, it's some things, people, and I always say this on every show. You're going to have to make some adjustments here, the way you think and the way you're moving. Because if you still just wearing a hairstyle for a long time and you putting artificial hair and artificial braids on you for a long time means a month, 2 months, 3 months without you washing that hair, without you blow drying that hair, without you conditioning that hair, without you combing that hair. It's going to be problems. We don't want problems. This show is designed for you to get solutions. Now, for more information about the show, call area code 646-612-4743. That's area code 646-612-4743. People, my job is to give you better solutions. If you listen to the advice, the information that's being shared on this show, you're going to go to the next level. My job is to kind of make you aware what you're doing wrong. Then once you realize what you're doing wrong, then we're going to talk about the products to use so you can fix this situation, so you can develop this hair, so you can have more manageable hair. This is the key. This is the power for the real hair. I don't care what nationality you are. Now, we're almost out of time. I want you to remember, people, we don't know the future of public access. It's still in the Senate and the Congress. Hair Lab TV will be continuing on YouTube. So in order to find the show, you're going to look for Hair Lab TV New York, Gary Brown. You can turn on your computer, Google it, it's going to pop up. You could turn on your TV for YouTube. Google Hair Lab TV New York, Gary Brown, and you're going to see a whole bunch of short videos. You're going to see the 28-minute shows. I'm going to put up a lot of new content. And we'll still be coming on Manhattan Neighborhood Network. But if they cut it off, you still can get Hair Lab TV and We Hitting the Planet. And also, we're on Instagram, Gary Brown 7078. That's Gary Brown 7078 on Instagram. Because, see, I still want to have this connection with you. See, Hair Lab TV is not going nowhere. We're going to always be available for you so we can give you the best solutions. And for more information about the show, you can call the Hair Lab at 646-612-4743. And I hope some of you took some notes this evening. We're going to be doing some different things, and like I always say, we're going to go to different hair salons. We could talk about certain styles, certain cutting, certain products, certain new techniques, new technology, styling tools. I want to get you to choose the right styling tools. So I want you to have manageable hair where it's not difficult for you to wake up in the morning, do little light things, and go. Shower, put your outfit on, go. The weekends, that's when you wash your hair. You got time. But a lot of you use the gym every day, so you do a quick shower. So make sure you're using a shampoo. If you're doing this daily shampoo, just don't use shampoo alone. I want you to get a separate shampoo, separate conditioner. Please try to blow dry your hair. As long as you're conditioning that hair the proper way, heat is not going to damage you. Heat is going to be your best friend. See, I have to erase a lot of wrong information that you have. Now, certain heat will damage your hair. If you haven't been washing that hair and conditioning that hair the proper way and you throwing heat on the hair, yes, you're going to lose your hair. But as long as you're washing and you're conditioning that hair properly, please use the blow dryer. Please, you could use the flat iron, because with the right nutrients, it's going to help you out. So look, y'all. We're almost out of time here. I enjoyed this evening. I want you to stay tuned. We come on Manhattan Neighborhood Network, but like I said, if you can't find us on Manhattan Neighborhood Network, go to the YouTube page, Hair Lab TV New York, Gary Brown YouTube, or go to Instagram, Gary Brown 7078. I enjoyed y'all this evening, and look, let's take this real hair to the next level. See you next week.